Good morning. We are now in Hubli. I had come here for the Christmas vacations, and now we are heading for a short day trip to Gadag. Planning to visit the Trikuteshwara temple and a bird sanctuary in Magadikere.
Gadag is around 60 kilometers from Hubli. We started from Hubli at around 8:30 in the morning and reached Gadag by 9:30. After visiting the Trikuteshwara temple, we started towards Lakkundi, which is 12 kilometers from Gadag. The temples in Gadag are built around the 10th century by the Kalyani Chalukyas. The Trikuteshwara temple complex is said to be designed by the famous architect of the time, Jagannathachari. And the temple complex houses the Trikuteshwara temple and the Saraswati temple. It also houses a stepwell. Just like any other Chalukyan era temples, this temple is also filled with beautiful and intricate sculptures. The outer wall has carvings of temple gopurams depicting various gods, goddesses, and mythical creatures in them. Inside the temple, you can see three lingams depicting the Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara, hence the name Trikuteshwara. In addition, there are idols of other gods as well. The temple itself is very cool from the inside. Inside photography is not allowed, hence, we don't have any visuals from there. But the star attraction of this place here is the Saraswati temple. Its pillars are filled with some of the most finest and intricate work you can see. Next best to Belur and Halebeedu, I would say. The Saraswati temple has an idol of goddess Saraswati that has been vandalized, but the remains tell you about the magnificence of this place during its heydays. From the outside, Saraswati temple may not have the grandeur that it has on the inside, but it still shows the craftsmanship of the Kalyani Chalukyas. There is no puja offered here, so a new temple is built that has three goddesses of learning, Savitri, Gayatri, and Saraswati.
Just about 10 minutes from the city of Gadag, and we just came across this wind farm. The windmills are quite accessible here, just around the roadside. So quick stop to just see the surroundings. There are fields across and a lot of windmills. Stopping for a quick tea break also, and then we'll head towards Lakkundi.
After seeing the Trikuteshwara temple, we then headed to Lakkundi to visit the Brahma Jinalaya. This is 11th century Jain temple built by Atimabe, the Jain widow of Chalukya General Nagadeva. There is a heritage center right beside this temple, and we have to buy tickets to see monuments here. The heritage center is also a museum and an information center. This temple also boasts of fine sculptures in soapstone. The doorway in the main sanctum depicts animals and people in different dance poses along with musical instruments. The main idol was a 4 feet high sitting statue of a Tirthankara, but when the temple was discovered, the idol was beheaded. A new standing statue of the Tirthankara is now placed inside. It is flanked on both sides by yakshas and yakshis. The temple also has a rare standing idol of Chaturmukha Brahma and a sitting idol of goddess Saraswati. The guard of the temple was generous to tell us the history of the temple and show us the finer carvings that we were so engrossed, and I actually forgot to capture the idols of Brahma and Saraswati on camera. We then visited the famed stepwell Muskin Bhavi at the Manikeshwara temple. It is similar to Rani Ki Vav but smaller. The stepwell is now filled with water since 3 years. Later that day, we went towards Magadikere Bird Conservation Reserve. It's around 34 kilometers from Lakkundi. The high-flying bar-headed goose migrate to this lake all the way from Tibet for the winter months. The lake is huge and has an island in the middle of it. As we reached the lake, we were welcomed by the calm waters and a huge shade of a tree on the bank of the lake. The reserve covers around 134 acres of land and about 900 hectares of catchment area. This reserve also sees birds like egrets, herons, ducks. We got to see few of those native birds as well. It's interesting to note that the bar-headed goose feeds on barley, rice and wheat instead of fish, mollusk or amphibians. This usually causes trouble to the villagers as their crops get destroyed. Further along the bank, there is a watchtower built. From here, you can view the island and the birds surrounding the island. The watchtower has guards who provide you with binoculars and scope to view the birds. The entry and viewing through binoculars is actually free. You can spend as long as you wish viewing the birds. When we visited there was hardly any crowd. And then it was time for some tea before heading back home, which we made on a camping stove. Perfect ending for a day trip. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more travel videos, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Rivoncars.